friends, there's probably going to be a lot of chatting in this cleaning, mobile home updates. We're going to do some baking. Aaron grilled on a new to us grill. Anyways, jumping right in, we are making no knead bread. You're going to need some all-purpose flour, a Dutch oven, and some parchment paper, and then some sort of fast acting or instant yeast, and then some salt and some warm water. So in the recipe, which I will link down below, she says to put a cup and a half of water in the microwave for about 40 seconds. So that's what I did. And I'm going to go ahead and put my yeast in my bowl, and then I'm going to measure out half a tablespoon of salt, and then I'm going to put, it called for 3 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour. I used the unbleached all-purpose flour, and also so many of you told me that yes, you just use all-purpose flour, and the only difference between all-purpose flour and the bread flour is the bread flour has more gluten in it. So I'm actually really glad that I used the all-purpose instead of the bread flour, because so many of us have a gluten intolerance, so the less gluten I can have, the better. This bread turns out so good, as y'all saw in the clips before. I should have taken it out of the oven maybe a few minutes beforehand, but I'm just going to mix it up a little bit here, and then I'm going to cover it with a little hand towel and let it rise for 2 to 3 hours. Did you know that I have a clothing store? I do. It is on spring.com, so I'll leave my Teespring down below. But I just made a whole bunch of sweatshirts for fall. There's cheetah pumpkin ones. There's some gnomes. I titled that one Gnome for the Holidays. Oh my gosh, so cute. Anyways, I loved making these sweatshirts, and I wanted to share it with y'all, and they're only $28. And speaking of, I went through all of my listings, which you have may seen down below underneath my videos recently. That is my shop, and the prices were a little bit higher before, but I have priced everything much lower, to where I only make anywhere from $3 to $5 off of each item. The rest of the cost is just what it costs to make the apparel. So hopefully, if you want some fall festive sweatshirts, go check out my store down below and shop there, and let me know if you do. Also, you can tag me on Instagram when you get it. It can take up to 2 to 3 weeks for them to arrive, so if you notice it's a little slow shipping, that is why, because they are print on demand. But also let me know if you want some t-shirts, or if you want some to match your kids. I can make them in the kids sizes as well. Just let me know in the comments down below.
Shiver inside, doesn't show, but my nerves are inside out. It's because you're not worth less than perfection. Ooh, thought it was in my hands, now I'm all confused, turning gold into sand. Don't know what you do to me. All I know is you can take my breath away. Yeah, 'cause when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I planned, the things
the bathroom, I'm using spray away on the mirror. Then I'm using the Mrs. Meyer's tub and tile cleaner on the countertop. And then I'm going to switch to a Brillo pad, which you can pick up at Dollar Tree, because there was some really stuck on bar soap on my sink that I just couldn't get up with your traditional microfiber cloth. So I love using those. Like, they're pretty much like scouring pads. They're really, really good.
Oh baby, what I am trying to do is let you know that when you touch my hand, it all goes away. The things I plan, the things I would say, now I keep rambling on. I sound so cliche. What I am trying to do is say I love you, and all the things that you do. I'm so in love with you. It sounds so stupid now. What I am trying to do, what I am trying to do, what I am trying to do is say I love you.
Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time to do everything you said you would.
Moving on, in our bathroom, there are tons of holes like this, and I am just so tired of looking at them. So today, we're going to fill those holes with lots of love. No, I'm just kidding. Well, they are getting filled with love, but what we're actually going to use is spackle, and I'm going to be using my finger and a putty knife. I finally said what it's called. Oh, and I just like using my finger because it's just a lot easier for me to do. But then I do go back in with the putty knife to smooth it out. And then once it's dry, I will sand it again and then paint over it. But we are going to do that part in another video. I just wanted to give it enough time to dry, and it says that it's best if you can just wait 24 hours before you go in with paint, but you definitely don't have to. But I'm also going to get these little spots right here and then get this little crack. It just looks so much nicer whenever it is done, and it's such an affordable thing to be able to do. So y'all know I love easy mobile home updates. Nothing extravagant, very, what do you call it, practical. I just like being practical. So we are doing things that will enhance the look of our home, but on a budget, and very practical and simple to do.
Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Hello, how'd you do? I'm not broken, I'm just split in two. Hope you're fine, ain't got time. I'm not broken, not broken, not broken. How could they say I was broken? How could they say you made me come undone? Now I know that it's okay. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them. Unlike my friends, you are nothing like them.
I talk about this little handheld vacuum all the time. It's the VacLife Pet Pro vacuum. It is so good. I will leave my Amazon link for it down below if you are interested. It is kind of pricey. It's like 60 something dollars, but the power of the motor, it's worth it. It is so good. I would buy it again and again and again. I may actually buy one as a gift for somebody because that's how good it is. This is the mess of the kitchen. Oh my goodness, and we did not get to all of it. But I've got a lot of stuff to do. You can see our bread, we gotta move that. And I'm gonna get all this cleaned off because by the time I get done doing part of the dishes, it will be time to put the cast iron Dutch oven in the oven because it needs to preheat by itself just so that it gets really hot, and that way whenever we go to put the bread in it, it's already hot and it can just start to cook right away. Definitely have to do that with cast iron. I'm not sure if you have to do that with all the Dutch ovens, but if it's a cast iron one, definitely has to go in the oven before you go to cook your bread. Bake your bread. Baking, Kimberly. It's baking.
I get around despite the loss. I'm over here, gotta get across.
The month of August just started, and my word for August is grateful. The reason why my word is grateful is because every day I just want to remain grateful for the little things in life. Like today, Aaron brought home all of this food, which I was not expecting. His mom gave us a lot of frozen food, and I was very appreciative of her. And we even got some steaks, which was something that Aaron was mentioning that he wanted the other day. So how cool is that when you speak things into life, they just happen if you're willing to be open to it. So we got some steaks, and he's going to cook those on the grill. And I also wanted to tell y'all that I'm grateful for you because over the course of about a year and a half, I have tried different things on my channel just to see what works, what doesn't work, what you like, what I like. And homesteading is something that I thought that I would like. And I'm grateful that y'all accept me, whether what I do or what I don't do. I don't think I'm going to turn into a homesteader channel just because that is a huge change. But just like today, I am your real life transparent homemaker on the internet. I just show it all. There is nothing about me that I could just hide from y'all. But I still wanted to incorporate some back to basic, just simple living ways of life. So that's why today I really wanted to make that bread from scratch. And I really love the process of making it. So that is something that I can incorporate into my life that will give me that feeling of, how it was back in the day where people were homesteaders and some still are today. So I love that y'all allow me to try new things. And I hope that inspires you to try new things and to know that it's okay to try something new and to be like, oh, this is not for me. And it's okay to be inspired by other people and enjoy what they do and know that, I love that they do it, but it's not for me. So hopefully that just encourages you today. And also let me know down below in the comments, what are you grateful for? I would love to hear it.
I've been trying my best for a while, trying to please everyone who's around me. I've been putting on a fake smile, even though I'm wasting time. I don't want to be trapped in a box, trying to be like the rest when I'm not. I just wanna go my own way, gonna let the past burn down, cause honestly don't wanna be stuck in boring conversations with you.
So I recently joined Avon and I'm about to show y'all the dish liquid I'm using. When I joined, I was so excited that they sell cleaning products. How crazy is that? My mom used to sell Avon, and so Avon is just very nostalgic for me. Now I am so happy that you do not have to like try to get people to distribute Avon like other MLMs. They make you hire on people to like work underneath you, and so it kind of feels like a pyramid, right? But Avon, you don't have to do that. You can simply just share your link like I'm gonna do today, and people can purchase from the store that I'm showing y'all, and you can get your favorite Avon products without feeling like you have to sell it or anything like that. So how cool is that? I will leave that dish liquid down below. But also, speaking of my mom, before we get into the bread, I would say cooking. I am over the moon. Is that what it's called? So many of y'all went over to her channel and subscribed. She reached 1,000 subscribers. Now she's even further along than that, and I am so grateful for each and every one of y'all that went over there to subscribe to her channel. So my mom is a homesteader. She lives on a homestead. It's off-grid living. They have like a barn dominium, I think that's what it's called. They have lots of farm animals. She just made a video recently about sunflowers, and there was another flower she was talking about, a passion fruit flower, passion purple flower, something like that. She's going to talk to y'all about foraging and medicinal properties of herbs and plants and different stuff like that. She's also going to do a lot of cooking on her channel. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my mom, it's Homesteading Haven. She would absolutely love it. She loves Jesus, so you will hear her talk about Jesus over there. And I'm just so happy that y'all went over there to subscribe to her, because it really did mean a lot to her that y'all did that. She was trying to get to 1,000. That way she could go live and do live streams. So she was able to do her first live stream today, but it was yesterday when I'm saying this. Anyways, so you see me trying to roll up this dough, because it said that you could like fold it over and make it into a loaf. Now I'm kind of regretting even doing that. I could have just put it straight in the Dutch oven. But Aaron said, Kimi, just grab you some flour, put it all over it. It's not going to hurt anything. It'll be totally fine. If y'all don't know, Aaron helps me out when he sees me just having a little bit of just needing help, you know? Like, it's okay to need help sometimes. And he is very helpful when I need help. And so I did do what he said, and it did help out a lot. And then I cut some little X's in there because I wanted it to look so cute when I pulled it out. And then we're going to put it directly in the cast iron. Now it's very hot, so I had to wear oven mitts. The lid is going to be hot as well when we take that out. So it says to cover it first. That is what is going to keep the inside of the bread really soft and moist. I know some people don't like that word, but that's just the word it is. And then that's going to stay in there for 30 minutes and on 450 degrees. And then I'm going to pull it out. And I just tried to leave mine right here, but then that didn't work, so I had to take it all the way out. And then I take my oven mitts, I almost pulled it off, and then you take the lid off and you put it back in. And I left mine in a little bit longer than I should have, but a couple minutes goes by. You want to see if it's brown on the top, and then you can pull it out, let it cool, or go ahead and put it in a plate so that you can cut it, which is what we did. That way it would not continue cooking in the Dutch oven.
We should take it easy. Maybe we could test this and work out our feelings. Baby, will I love you? Tell me, do you want me? And will you let me down?
hard. Crunchy. But the inside is soft. I don't know why, it reminds me of eating popcorn. Is that the butter doing that? But I think I should have only kept it in the oven after I took the lid off for like a minute or so. Because the other ones, unless they put a filter on it, it looks lighter than mine.
It just needs to be.
Mine kind of looks like a pretzel.
Yeah, I guess you just need to leave it around the pot. It's fine. It's just, it's a little too hard for me.
Yeah.
On my teeth.
You have to cut
But
the
it
crust
is-
off.
But if you do like crunchy stuff, it is like, the top layer is like a pretzel.
Yeah. It's called artisan bread. I'll show you.
You want hot dogs or anything?
So this is how it looks. And then this is what it looks like there. So we're having steak, which I don't think he's taking the steak out there. I think he's just doing the potatoes right now. Where you going, girl? Come here. I want to see what he's up to. Alright, shove it off.
I ain't put them on there yet.
Okay. Be careful, Chloe. He's got some baked potatoes going.
I think they're about done.
Yeah. He found this. Did somebody give you this?
Yeah.
And he didn't want to recycle it for money, so he kept it. And it is huge. Oh, does it need a new mesh thing?
Well, it's just real rusted, so I use the ones
Oh.
that are real,
Okay, that's a good idea. And then
until I get a chance to clean it up.
we got some steaks his mom gave us. Oh, sizzle. This one is ready to go for a walk because it is late, y'all. It is, I think, maybe closer to 6 p.m. and I need to edit this video tonight so that I can get it up for y'all today when you're seeing it. These are my roses. Knockout, that's what they're called, knockout roses. Someone asked if the flowers come back all through the summer, and yes, as long as you cut those off, the dead ones, deadheaded, and it will just keep creating new ones. There's some right there. What are you barking at? Okay, let's go, girl. You tell me where to go. I am your chauffeur. This one will sit here and smell everything. You know she's about to use the bathroom on something. That yellow looks like yarrow to me. I think that's what that is. They're already done, aren't they?
Pretty close.
Yeah. The little steaks. Look at those grill marks, mister. It is so hot out there. All us girls are wanting fall to hurry up and get here. And God or the universe or whatever you believe in is like, no. No, my dear, it is still summer. I don't want it to be summer anymore. I'm so over it. Sorry for yelling. Okay. So, I just hurt myself in my shoulder. You ever like go to itch yourself and you hit a nerve? Oh, does not feel good. I'm glad we got to put this little cast iron Dutch oven to use. I got it from Walmart. It's Ozark Trail, I think is the brand. I see you, gorgeous. She is waiting for me to feed her. Normally that's what we do. We go outside in the morning, she gets fed, go outside for a long walk in the afternoon, and she gets fed, and then she gets fed in between and goes outside whenever she wants to go outside, just like in the yard. But I'm red. I'm having hot flashes. I'm rambling. What am I trying to tell y'all? I did not get all the cleaning I needed to get done today. It actually doesn't look like I did anything today. I did, just sometimes that's how it goes. You clean here and there, and then it seems like you can't catch up to it. So what I'm gonna do is end the video here, and then on Sunday I will upload another just cleaning video. And his mom brought us over quite a bit of meat, so I don't think I will have a grocery haul this week, and I was gonna have to. So that's really nice that we got some meat and I don't have to go again in a couple of days. So yeah, I'll see you Sunday, and we'll just do more cleaning, and if there's anything that I think I can do on that day update wise, we may go back in the bathroom, sand over those spots, and then paint over them. So we may do that. But other than that, that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I feel like for me I was kind of all over the place, but hopefully through editing it kind of makes sense. And I will leave that bread link down below if y'all want to go try it out yourselves. And I will see y'all back here on Sunday. Bye. Thanks for being with me today.